Yeah, welcome to episode 6 of Tyranny of Dragons. See what's in store for everyone today as we arrived on the encampment where you guys were following the raiders. Somewhat at the end of the day, you see people coming in exhausted, tired, different regalia. You can tell like some are obviously mercenaries or hunters bringing in like an antelope from the grasslands. They're all making their way through, just kind of mix and match and whatever. No one's actually really looking about or even questioning them.
So wait, are we inside this camp?
Oh, you're out on the outskirts.
Oh.
Did we take a short rest?
We did.
The overall view of the encampment itself is a jetted up plateau in the shape of somewhat of a horseshoe that ranges from ground level to going up to about 150 feet with shrubbery, trees, and boulders lingering about. You see 2 guard towers. The one closer looks to be manned mostly by kobolds, while the one farther out with a greater view on the higher level of the plateau actually it would be running by humans, it seems, or humanoids. Yeah, you see spacious campsites set up, some rated from 5 feet wide, 5 feet tall, to 25 feet wide and 10 feet tall. In the far back, as the hill continues to rise, you do see a much bigger camp or tent station.
They see us? Or no?
People passing by you do take note of who you are, but not giving it any second thought. One that even bumps into you as you pass by. It was exhausted.
I want to talk to the nearest person.
Okay. You can go up to them. It's a group of 3 as they're stumbling their way in on camp and rugged and tired.
I'm new. What's going on here? Just wandered in.
I do not know what this is.
I just came from a different land.
Who are you?
Oh shit.
I am Alice.
Who?
Alice.
Alice. Where are you from, Alice?
That's not important. What are we doing here?
You should be knowing why we're here.
Fuck me.
All 3 of them are looking at you.
I'm new. I was told by that guy over there to come over here. I'm lost.
Behind you. Who are you pointing to?
Don't worry about it. My charisma is not good, guys. Someone fix this.
It wasn't exactly your charisma that brought you into this situation.
Shut up. I can't get out of it. Come out me.
Yeah, during all of this, I am pretending like I don't know.
You just sit behind the bush, not even covered. Like...
You don't know what this camp is. Who do you work for?
Do you have any of the robes on? Do you have any of the robes
No,
on?
I'm playing.
No, bro. So, like, you took them?
I took one, so
Just wandered on in here.
So you took one.
Good.
And then, like, that was
Yeah,
the end of last game.
We
Hey,
got
what's she doing
a
over there?
place for
Get
you.
her back in the cuffs.
Let's show you around. Zebo, yeah, you stumble up.
Cuffed. You're cuffed.
Are you letting it happen?
I'm letting it happen. Ah.
Smeal you go.
Kick her for good measure.
Yeah.
Oh, is this your slave, prisoner? I mean,
Yeah, we sent the other group off with some other ones, and we noticed she was missing.
we really need to keep an eye on her. About to have a prisoner for myself, if you know what I mean. Alright,
That's what we got her for.
keep in church. Nice talking to you. Let's move on the group. A few people are eyeing the situation as they too move on.
Somebody was gotta do
Shut up.
something.
No more.
Everyone?
My heart's like... I flipped that up.
Everyone make me a charisma check.
Yeah, I'm good at those.
Not at all.
Where the fuck you go?
Yeah, shows. You play the prisoner real well.
The bestest.
Oh, makes it a 19.
Fuck that.
Okay, well, what'd you get, Nathan?
62.
I rolled a 2. So
Add your charisma modifier to it. Is it still
It's
on your
just a straight-
skills?
it's just a
So you're on your skills.
On your first one.
Just your
Oh, yeah.
stat. Yeah. What's your charisma mod? Add that to 2.
So it's a 1.
Got worse.
We're doing
74.
I tried, okay? I don't know what I'm doing.
It was like a 4.
Yeah, 74.
I
What's
talk
that?
real good.
I'll talk real quick.
What's your charisma added to it?
It's a 4.
10,000.
Okay.
I'm really playing the slave role guy.
Well,
I'm a dirty girl. Oh no.
let's see where this is gonna go. All right, what do you guys do?
I'm tied up, apparently. I'm dead. My plan
I am
it sucked.
eating bacon. Just
I'm hyperventilating, man. I can't believe that shit worked.
What's
I
up?
thought we were dead. I'm literally falling right behind him, like, eyes on the ground, like, holy fuck, we're dead. We're so fucking dead.
hey, wizard dude, where are we going?
I don't know. I don't even know why we're in the camp.
I'm just walking, man. No one told me shit.
Yeah, just pick a place, man. Just pick a fucking place.
This rock looks like a good place to stand for a minute.
Just get moving to the side.
Why are we here? What are we doing? What were you doing? Oh, let's go in there and be incognito and you walk up to the people.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. We're supposed to be investigating this place anyway. Oh, you're not gonna.
Yeah, so walk up as an outsider. That worked.
Sorry. I don't live with people.
Is there a tent nearby? Can we go to a tent?
There is a tent nearby as you gotta make your way further into the camp. Go into these tents, you do notice most of the kobolds run around here. Looks to be a different style from their tent to other tents. Like theirs is made of bone and rigid wood.
It's a little more badass.
Oh no, not at all. But not in great quality that they got. They're crudely built, decorated with animal skulls. While the ones farther up on the hill, as you look about, they're more sturdier, cleaner, and decorated with painted dragons. More sturdier.
So we're in a tent.
No, you were heading to the tent.
Oh, yeah, I'm moving into the first tent.
First tent. You guys head to the first tent. You don't get near it close enough when you see about like 10 of these kobolds come up and just start shouting, having a shouting match with you and yelling at you.
What are they saying?
As you focus on one, get out of here! This is not yours! Dude, Sherman! Like spitting.
I just stare him down.
All these kobolds attracting more kobolds. Like you see some mud.
And I
The
turn
one
around and
kobold
start
stops.
walking away.
I'll remember this for later.
I make perfect note of his scalp hazard.
Okay.
He's the first to die.
Cheekbone, got a little gash on his cheek. Alright. They push you away, you guys don't want that.
No, I started walking away after I make the threat. Where do we see where they're taking the majority of prisoners?
You look about. Well, like as you're making your way outside of this kobold encampment here, you look about and you do notice intermingled between a few tents. You take note of a man. We're taking this individual. It's like somebody from Greenus. Quit bringing him into the tent and just disappeared. It's almost like a standalone tent next to two others. But yeah, but it has that clean sturdiness to it from up top.
Okay. Looks like you volunteered yourself for talking to the prisoners and figuring out what they know, and you're looking for a man by the name of a note that I wrote down somewhere.
That's a weird name.
Yeah. He's a monk, so it's gonna be weird.
Oh, yeah.
Leosin.
Leosin?
Leosin.
Leosin.
Yeah.
Is he a monk named Leosin and he was kidnapped?
Supposedly. He hasn't come back. His disciples are looking for him. So, try to find him and garner all the information you can. So, also get a number of how many refugees are there. Because we need to figure out how strong these people are.
Want it.
This wizard dude's on top of shit.
Yeah. He's smart. I don't.
He does the thinking real good.
He thugs it real hard.
Yeah, that's our quest.
Sword time?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out. I wrote it down. Where the fuck did all
I
this
remember
go?
you writing it down.
Oh yeah, we know where it is. We're trying to figure out how big the raider camp is, how many refugees they have, and we're also trying to see what kind of loots they were taking, see if we can recover. So, we'll meet you back here in a couple hours.
How am I supposed to get out? Isn't it like a prison?
We come back to get
Like,
you.
we're coming back to get you.
Okay.
Unless you plan a prison break, in which case you're by yourself.
No, I'll wait for you guys.
Okay.
Loud noises.
Alright, so we'll walk up to the tent, push her through.
You push it through. Inside, you take note that there are a few of these prisoners here from what you gathered, completing that person, 8. There's about 4 of these humanoids. You can tell that they stick out more than the cultists that you encountered in Greenest, as they have this another like dragon-like apparel to them, like shoulder spikes, essentially. They stick out as they're starting to like kind of readjust their garb. One of them turns to you. Got another prisoner.
Yep.
Perfect. We can put her to use in the mines. And if she does, she dies. To the hatchery
That's
over
the
here.
point of the prisoners. Seems like a weird statement to make.
Get on with it.
Yeah.
He takes you over,
Just take charisma.
lashes you with the other prisoners on a elongated chain.
I don't
and
talk
taps
to
you
nobody.
there.
That's my buddy.
Guys,
He's a
few of
mute.
them you've seen have a
He just
nicer,
burps loudly.
nicer regalia about them. a
Sword?
attire that you've seen in Koreans compared to the other 5. A little bit
Pocket picker?
more in a different area. You notice a slight change in their fashion.
Do any of them match the description? Did we get a description of Leosin?
Yeah, you know that he's a half elf. Some part facial high cheekbones. I got a picture.
Do any of them match that description?
No. Not of all of them.
What else is around us? Like where we're standing now?
Did you say greenest?
Penis.
Oh, yeah, the town. Green Hill.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, so it's like,
Is it where we're standing now? Like what's around us that like anything different, or is it just like general just campiness?
general
Can I see any kayaks?
campiness. Here's the layout. Let me see.
Where's camp?
Where are we at?
You're
Yeah,
on
you
camp,
don't
first
fucking
level
know.
4. Or first level. No, there's shrubs, boulders about. You're in this essentially this plateau there, part of the horseshoe. You're in that area.
Can we hear any conversations from where we're at? Like,
There's a lot of talking, moving, bringing in supplies, so not something you can easily eavesdrop on.
we think wizard dude. What do we do?
I'm supposed to find out how much what supplies they're bringing.
So we're trying to figure out how many people are here and what supplies, if any, that they have.
I'm gonna ask the nearest guy to me if they're from the town.
So, figure we get up as high as we can, get a good estimate of how many people are here,
What town do you refer to?
and then
greenest?
yes,
Oh, not from Grants.
maybe try to talk
Where'd
to
they
some
take
people.
you
Might
from?
be easy for you since you're already a dragon
Town not
guy.
too far over, a small
And
fort
then,
village. You probably wouldn't have heard of it.
Try to figure out
Where is it?
where we're taking all the loots.
It's probably a little burned down.
Maybe we should do that first.
Should we?
Are you all from Leosin?
Look where they're taking it.
You see somebody walking with one? Yeah, I agree.
How many are
I like
here?
that.
Come you, 9.
Out of the whole camp? Are we the only prisoners?
I haven't seen anyone else.
What's the mines they're talking about?
day, they have us work and work until you drop and work you more. What I hear otherwise that there's something in the back of that place, a cave, and holding something.
A cave?
Yeah.
Right there.
Talking about anybody want to escape?
Everyone's quiet. They all look beat up too, like they've been pushed around and hit. So you're in much better condition than how they look there.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Do we see any of the like loot being taken anywhere? Like, can we follow?
Yeah, you do notice.
Something.
You do notice them are taking
I got
somewhere
you.
as they're bringing out.
I don't think I had any of those.
Yeah.
I just saw a full handful.
You ate one.
Did I eat one?
You see them
Okay, so I've got
in
one.
cheery position. They kind of they take note of you looking at them, and they're just gonna go back to hold on to some of their goodies. As you follow, no questions you or anything. Looking at your approach, they seem to take it to this big tent. There's a pile of being stored and getting ready to be carried off somewhere else.
Are we on the second level now that we're following the treasure?
Going up.
Like, how high up above everything are we? Can we see the whole layout or whatever? Or?
You get a better idea of the layout. You rise up maybe 20 to 30 feet higher as it starts to incline. In certain spaces, it does go up.
Am I able to move at all, or am I stuck where I'm at?
You were stuck where you were at.
You were in prison.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, within the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants so she can walk around the tent.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. They have you strapped to 2 poles with a chain bolt between you.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay, okay.
Somebody's got one.
Alright, so I guess we're just outside the big tent where they're taking all the loot
A
right
little
now?
bit of ways. Not too much space.
Alright. What about, like, equipment? Did we see any of that coming in? Like, you know, armor, weapons, any of that shit?
No, they're not bringing back any armor or weapons. It just seems to be treasures.
I offer
Like
each
gold? What kind of treasures we talking?
refugee a good berry.
You are currently restrained. Can you cast spells while restrained?
I already had them. I casted it last time.
She did.
Okay.
They're in my pocket.
It was right after the ambush when she was at like 3 HP.
Yeah.
you eat the berries. It also attracts the attention of one of the other guards that can searches you up and down, taking you a bit long. So you have anything else? Just checking. Nothing.
Little lower.
Or your bag. Who's your backpack? She has a backpack.
Little lower.
I don't have her backpack.
Then your bag. Yeah, they swipe your backpack. See if you're outside the tent. You're not sure where it goes from there.
I want that back.
So for your next character,
Preferably somebody with a backpack. Alright, so we're outside the loot tent right now.
okay. We haven't been able to peek in it.
Can you sneak and look?
I cannot.
Yeah, I'm not sneaking in chainmail.
How far away are we?
Being
Did we
7
say?
feet tall.
About 100 feet.
I got 3 stealth.
50 feet, 50 to 60 feet.
Plus 3.
Okay.
How high traffic is this particular tent?
It's not necessarily high traffic, but you'd be on the side of the road. Because you just see him kind of going from cave and such, and then just surrounding your deliberate treasures, but it's about the only high traffic you're dealing with. So there's always maybe 15 people within a 20-foot vicinity of you.
And what kind of loot were they bringing in there?
Treasures, no weapons, no armor. This could be anything from coins, idols, things that actually have a value to them.
Okay. Let me coins do I have? Some. Take my belt pouch off and I hold it in my hand. Walk up, I'm gonna put it in there.
Yeah, you find the pile that they're dumping stuff onto.
Well, let's leave.
So near the tent, near the big tent, you take note of. You probably know this, like an honor guard in a sense, as they're watching the tent with Gardra, this creature that resembles a dragon but much smaller form, no wings, almost like a dog itself, scaled, and it walks with each one of these honor guards. To be four of them at a time.
4 honor guards and 4 drakes? Okay. That is... Whew, yikes.
I quit.
So yeah, you go up to the pile, one person hand. Dump all the coins.
Head out. How big is the pile? Can I see over it?
Yeah, the pile you can still see over. Looks like they're taking it and delivering at a good, fast enough pace that it's delivering to a cave in the back where you see a couple guards stationed, and it looks like they're all only allowing a few individuals in.
Interesting. Okay.
Now that the guard's gone, I asked about Leo's.
Did you
if
follow
anybody
me in?
knows.
You see that there's
No, I'm still
that
out.
guard.
Yeah.
I'm whispering.
Yeah, that guard took your stuff, but they're always
Do we
being
try to go
guarded.
in the cave?
I don't think so, not right
Okay,
now.
so I'm gonna
There are a
whisper
lot
to
of
the
people
nearest
back
guy.
there. I
If he
think
knows
they
anything
probably
about
have set
a
people
monk named Leo's.
that they trust to move the main treasure to the back cave. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna leave back right now. I'm about to talk to you guys about this.
Cases were
That's what I feel like.
We need to find somebody that's kind of off on their own. Just
Like, this is just a recon, right?
and they take them apart.
Let's figure out how many motherfuckers. Yeah.
So you think
There's
they
4 buff looking guys, along with 4 dragon dogs, just in this tent.
Thank you.
Just in that time?
Yeah, just in that one tent. And then there's a cave where they're taking all the loot, which I assume is just as, if not more so, heavily guarded.
What's further in the camp?
Mining as well.
Just, I don't know.
More tents.
I don't know.
More tents, more guards.
We're gonna go get some chow.
Okay, yeah, you start walking around. You take note of these few hunters that come in and deliver to different areas. So you get a good bag of corn.
Who?
Return. These hunters that go out and hunt. You see them like deliver some food, and the people are taking the meat apart, skinning the other creature. Yeah, you see nearby a gathering of a few of these guards, mercenaries. They're on a campfire cooking some meat, talking.
I was about to say, does any of it seem communal, or is it like you pay and cook before you pay for it?
It looks communal.
Okay. Do the hunters look like they're part of the cult, or do they look like they're just hunters who are making some coin?
Insight check.
I think it's a 10. Wait, am I proficient in insight? I could be. I don't think I am, but I could be. Where's my skills?
Oh, it says plus 10.
Wait, insight. Yeah, 10.
Looking at their garb and how they're interacting, doesn't look like they're with them. Looks like they're just doing it for the coin.
You should go talk to those hunters and be like, yo, how much food are you bringing into these guys? Is it like you hunting up the forest? I don't know. Talk woodsman stuff with them. You're like a woodsy guy.
With no yeah, sure.
Yeah, you just beat them up if they...
Sword?
No. just the fisties.
No, it's just fisties.
Yeah, you just fist them good. Yeah, so you go talk to the hunters, see if they can give you a rough estimate of how many people they're feeding.
Yeah. That one.
Okay.
And then you can go talk to those mercenary guys over there, because I feel like they're going to instantly not like me. So, how much do you know about the dragon gods? What do I know of the dragon cult? I rolled pretty well before.
Yeah.
You didn't give me like a whole lot to write
There
down.
wasn't also a lot of material to have. You do know that it is not necessarily known, but it's in the books. They have been mentioned before, and they're trying to bring back or whatever. I think they have a thing about the undead relation to getting knowledge from dragons, but cults never really flared up. There's really been no actual danger.
Okay.
So they do have a hierarchy in their attire, but other than that, there's really not a lot of information.
Okay.
How many of these mercenary guys are standing over there?
4.
Oh, are these the dudes with the dogs?
No.
No, it's different dudes.
These dudes are eating. Hey, I kind of used all my gold to like get that influence out to 10. Can I get some in case I need to grease a few palms? I like tip over my coin pouch and it just coughs out air. Sickly coughs.
I gave you 6 gold.
Cool. That should be more than enough.
Alright. I was going to give you 20, but whatever.
I'll work with what I got. Lose.
Here, take the 22.
Okay. So I'm getting 26 gold. So I'm losing 22. Why is it? Since I have this. Lame.
Dude, how much gold did you fucking leave in there?
50. I was like, I don't want to die. Is that fair?
Would you rather die poor?
I'd rather not die. I don't care how much money I have if I die. Alright, anyways, what time of day is it?
You're definitely the evening.
Okay. We'll meet back here in 4 hours. I don't know when you're going to the cave, sorry.
She's probably going down there.
Or sooner, if you get done with your task.
So, are there any animals in the camp?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
running out in a tent lots away. Some of the prisoners with you are just trying to get them to sleep.
I'm gonna go try to procure some kilt, robe for her, and maybe some armor pieces for you. I think is what I'm gonna go try to do.
So there's no animals in the camp at all?
Okay.
What was up with the
I mean, from your position, you're inside a tent.
mercenary dudes?
Well, from
Were they
walking
also
in.
part of the cult, or were they kind of like the hunter guys?
Would be
It was just
unusual.
a guard during
thing.
I'll double
Did we
check,
ask?
but I didn't ask. But I was assuming that they were dressed up like the cult. And basically, all I want you to do is figure out where they're going next, where they plan on making the next attack.
So the mercenary dudes, do they look like they're cult dudes, or are they kind of like the hunters? They're just kind of there.
Roll a investigation.
What is it?
What is it?
16.
Plus
2, I think, at least.
Yeah, 18.
So, looking at them, judging by how they're acting and the equipment that they have on them, they look to be mercenaries and different from you've dealt with.
So they're just kind of hanging out with these dudes.
Looks like they're probably here for a paycheck as well.
That should make it easy.
Cool.
Easier. So you don't have to worry about saying the wrong name or anything. You also might be able to grease palms instead of worrying about fanatics. And break!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't expect that to work.
Just that one guy walking by. Nathan, we're gonna start with you.
Hi.
Yeah, hey.
Oh.
You approach this small group of hunters as they're doing separate chores, cleaning skins, cooking, getting the fire started once again, and bringing them the camp. You approach. Like they're eyeing you down.
How much for some food?
$2 gold.
Man, you should have asked.
Alright.
Goes back. Like all of them are staring at you weirdly, like, you know, not like that realm, just watching you.
You are naked.
Someone like cleaning a knife, keeping on you. Guy walks back, grabs a rabbit off the table, tosses it to you. Hasn't been skinned, just this dead rabbit.
Fuck, I'll eat it.
Just ties the ears around the belt.
Bites an ear off right in front of him.
Just break it off while I'm talking. Pick off a foot and just.
The wizard starts
So you
having
guys go,
flashbacks of the finger being bit off.
Every day.
It's super bad for you, though. Yeah. Every night, every day.
Shut. The hunting spots you go to.
Rations.
Wrestling. That's what's up. How much you bring in a day?
Varies. You're asking a lot of questions.
Curious.
Who do you work for? I haven't seen you around.
It's true.
Uh-oh.
You have like one of the hunters, the female type, just look at it like, ugh. She kind of walks away from the situation.
Thanks for the meat. Just walk away.
When you walk away, hunters go back to what they were doing. Quiet ahead.
Charisma 1. Anyways.
Your turn.
Alright. What were they doing? Were they just kind of hanging out?
You look like they're hanging out. Looks like they're having a good time, smiling, joking with each other, displaying. Like one has a sword, it's like plunging into something. Guys laughing. You approach.
It was a good haul today.
Oh yeah, it was. I say so. I say so.
When kind of hungering for more. When do we get to go out again?
No, when they tell us, they tell us. It's probably the biggest one we've been to, right, boys?
Wasn't too bad at all.
Wasn't too bad at all. Must have killed 6 men. Thorn over here killed 5.
Nice. Killed at least 4 myself.
Impressive. I figured you'd take out more just by your side.
I figured I'd leave some for the smaller folk. Let them feel better about themselves.
Sit down with us, join us. Got some stew left over if you want.
I'll take a bit of stew. You have drink?
No drink, unfortunately. Have to deal with the water that fish shit in. Small container. Hands it to you. Trash it for.
What are you gentlemen up to this evening?
Just gonna talk about our war swords, what happened, and play a few games with some bone dice, and go to bed. Wait for the next task at hand.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds where you staying?
I haven't picked a spot yet. I figured I'd sleep out under the stars tonight.
That's fine, that's fine. Weather's gonna be nice tomorrow, so you're good.
Weather doesn't bother me.
I take it, how strong you are, you'd probably fight tornadoes itself.
You give yourselves a little credit.
I know strength when I see it.
I appreciate that. What?
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Go ahead and give yourself advantage.
Hey!
Hey!
Kindred spirits. That's twice as good.
It is!
Whoa! What?
Yeah! 10.
Okay. So yeah, you're talking. It seems from what you're gathering, you're having a good time. Just talking about more stories. Yeah. They ask you. So, are you a full member of the cult here?
I'm kind of like just a mercenary, freelance.
Same of us. Same of us. They need us.
They
Think about
do.
how weak their camp is.
Did you see the fucking tent full of kobolds? Fucking joke.
Kobolds. They think themselves superior, but I don't know why we have them.
They call those fucking scales.
His buddy across the thing. They only keep them because the fucking dumb bloody things are worshipping the dragons these fools are following. That's right. We're only filling in their numbers as mercenaries just to give them this extra strength.
Yeah, without guys like us, they'd have never got all that shit that they captured today anyway.
Guys like us. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Then I go spend a good hour and such or so there, but yeah, that's, as far as the information goes, it's kind of like as you get, is that they keep always bringing up like the fighting and talking about techniques that they're using. Almost talking about killing man, they flip the sword, spinning backwards. Luckiest thing. Show them up. Arm wrestle 3 of them. Take it. You're good.
So I got Zeke in the sky, just kind of looking for an entrance to a mine.
Okay.
I relay that to him, and I have him flying around looking for stuff. And then, I want him to get back with me, and then I want to try to find like a quartermaster store type place where they're like handing out robes, or if I can't find any such obvious place, I would like to find the bath.
Okay. 2 things, and Zeke's watching the skies. Alright. Nathan,
Well,
since yours was like a good couple minutes.
yeah.
Eating raw fish or raw
rabbit?
Raw rabbit.
Bird rabbit.
Well, I'm gonna find a place to cook this.
Interestingly enough.
I'm missing 2 legs now, so I'm gonna find a place to cut this up.
You left the fur on. They should be lucky. At least until you digest it.
Where are you heading to?
Walk around until I find a fucking fire that I can use.
Alright, yeah, you walk around real quick. There's like 2 guys at the fire and looking exhausted as you approach it. They like look at you. Resting.
Mind if I use this fire? Alright, cool. Cut up my rabbit then.
Start using some of their tools and start cooking. Hey, need you make me a con saving throw? No reason.
You're good at those.
No.
You are good at those.
You get like a +5 or +6 or
Come
something.
on, be a con man.
Ooh, that doesn't make it good.
Why are my rolls so low then? Huh, 9?
Good. Yeah, you're starting to cook. You're not feeling too hot.
My tummy hurt?
Yeah, it's a good tummy hurt. You're feeling it.
Got the poop.
It's not a poop.
I hold it in and just make it a poop?
You know what? We'll come back to that concept. We'll see who's winning this battle.
We'll go back to that concept.
Alright. Are you doing anything else or are you waiting for the next day?
I'm gonna wait.
Alright. For you two, yeah, you're doing your hour and then you go by. Zeke's looking at the skies. The giant plateau that does rise higher than the normal grassland here is like a horseshoe shape. Rigid, but still resembling a horseshoe. You take note of the big camp, the tent that you were previously at with the honor guard. You take note of that. You take note of the towers as Zeke flies on by. You see that one's run by.
I'm sorry, I missed the first part of that.
Oh, the tent. Yeah, the tent area. You can see where the honor guard is and where the gold is being transported to this cave in the back. You take note of the guard towers. The one down here run by kobolds, while the other one's run by these cultists. But other than that, looking about, yeah, people are flooding in slowly and surely as the evening carries on. You spot less and less. The lights, dim lighting in the areas, but it makes it easier for you to blend into the background. Other than that, that's it. Kobolds seem to linger in the area here, while the rest are on the second level.
Okay. And I can't find any quartermaster?
Shop-wise?
Basically like where they would go to get their stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you go by looking for a shop. There is no such thing in here. No potions, no whatever.
And no bathhouse?
No bathhouse. A lot of people. Once you're walking by one, You can see like one's boiling some pot of water. He's scrubbing himself with a rag. You know, it's disgusting.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Can I find any unattended roads anywhere?
Investigation check.
25?
25. Looking about, scanning how they're looking. Yes, you do see. You see two road unattended as you're passing by a tent. You didn't see anybody go into. It doesn't look to be active. But go inside, you can spot some robes looking in. It has a smell to it. Some spoils that they have, basic stuff. You just grab both of them. Just quickly. Hurry.
Because I have a robe on.
Yeah.
Just a really shitty one.
Yeah, it's like bad quality. It mixes and mingle with your other gear.
Yeah, what about the two that I picked up? What are their qualities?
Same. Damn. Same as one of yours.
They're covered in blood.
No. There's filth at the bottom, sure. It looks like they're trying to keep it clean and brushed up, but to no real avail. You do know with your investigation though that a lot of these cultists, there's only a few of them that are actually wearing the actual cultist robes on the outside, while a lot of them still have that wear over on top, rags or other type of clothing.
Wait, so many aren't wearing their robes.
The ones that are coming into the camp are the ones that are still either preparing or they have the rags over their robes. You still know, similar to how you pulled that one from the one guy when you remember it.
They have their rags over their robes. Okay, and I know very few cultists. I'm gonna take mine off too and shove all three into my backpack.
Okay.
How many kobolds are there? I'm on the second level, right? Mm-hmm. I kind of want to look down and get like a gist of how many kobolds there are.
There's a lot. Doing a quick, using a quick count, you're guessing somewhere, mid high, somewhere between 60 and 100. Maybe even it's 110 even.
Okay, and what's my rough guesstimate of cultists?
Cultists,
including honor guards, not just the minor guys.
Maybe under, maybe 100, maybe 150.
How many mercenaries?
Okay, probably around 100 as well. Maybe less. It's hard. Some of them you're not spotting them quick enough.
Yeah. There's. I figured I wouldn't get like an exact number, but I wanted to get a gist like how they compare. So it looks like there's about as many mercenaries as there are cultists, and then there's and then there's about half as many kobolds. Okay. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna head back to my spot, I guess. I kind of want to eavesdrop on some kobolds. I want to see who they hate.
Okay.
I use minor illusion to hide behind rocks.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Continue to talk, or?
What did you say? 4 hours earlier?
Yeah, I'm also keeping that in the back of my mind.
So 1 hour passes.
Okay.
Is there anything else these guys can even tell me, or?
It's possible if you continue to pry, but that's up to you if you want to continue another hour or.
Alright, so these mercenaries seem like they're into it for the money or whatever. But does it seem like they have any real allegiance to these guys? Like, is it possible they could be swayed?
Roll an insight check. And with your background, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. Twice as good. Not quite.
11?
11. Looking at them, judging by all the few here with you talking, looks like they don't really hold an allegiance. It's like it's more just a simple mercenary than paid thing. You've been going to each one of them. They have no interest in what's what.
Tell them I'm turning in for the night. I'm going to head back towards the meeting spot and just kind of hang out.
After you get done cooking. Thanks for the room.
How's my star leg?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me the concept.
18.
18. Yeah, after an hour, you was in your stomach. Now it's coming in your somewhere in your intestines.
He's gonna shit on
It's
one
now-
of the guys at the
it's now a
fire.
battle of attrition. So just it's in your body like we need to shit. You have it under control. For now.
In the middle of battle. I'll be right back, guys. Or just stab somebody and then shit
out,
on his chest.
I'm just over here like, yeah. What the fuck?
What is this guy?
This is a war
Why is he with us?
Sepsis on my blade.
It's a decoy nugget.
This is what we're gonna use for later. Go ahead, so you get the church go. On the hour.
I'm listening in on kobolds.
Oh, okay. Perception check.
I'm good at those. Nope. 7. Oh, wait, I think I might be proficient.
You are not.
Yeah, I am. 7.
I was like, your passive perception's right here. You're a liar.
How do you know I'm not just proficient?
I don't. So, listen to the conversation. There's a lot of rattling, a lot of complaining, a lot of the cultists picking on him. You're trying to zero into one conversation, but the one next to him, only is more interesting. It just keeps going, and you're trying to pick up on it. One's just like kicking the dirt. Punch! Another one talking to another one in a hectic tone, throwing some shit down and like losing part of the meat from his from the bones. The bone hits another kobold, and there's a fight that breaks out between them. It just doesn't stop.
Just complete chaos.
Yeah, it is chaos.
I'm gonna, while I'm in my rock, I'm gonna try to cast message at some of them, and in Draconic, I'm gonna say, these cultists don't even follow the dragons, really. I don't even know why we're following them.
Ooh.
I need to go to some forums right now. Real no, in the far field. Okay.
Shit just
roll.
got deep.
Roll me persuasion.
Balls.
Lucky. Inspiration?
No.
Alright. So adding in my skill proficiency and ability modifier, I got a 2.
Well, using that, know where the difficulty is. You do not pass.
Damn it. I was so hopeful.
You say the message out to a couple of them, and it must have gotten misinterpreted somewhere along the ways in the yellings of another one, where now there was confusion, and now the fight increases. After the first few, one of them is on the ground, not moving anymore. It's this tuck and tumble of stabbing
cool.
as others are trying to pull away, and you just see this dead kobold.
This is still an acceptable outcome.
That was like, what, 99?
Yeah.
That's one less we have to kill, alright? Fuck off.
What have you been doing?
Eating rabbit.
Raw rabbit!
Try not to shit yourself.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, you eventually make your way back to the beach.
Yeah, after that doesn't work out splendidly, I make my way back.
That's
good,
cool.
Trevor.
Beats you both to it. You both were outside.
I'm just like laying on the ground, my head on a rock, just chowing bacon, staring at the sky.
I just plop
What's
that
up?
next to him. Do I ride first? Do we ride at the same time? How's that
Same
work?
thing.
So did you guys find out?
My ass is clenched, by the way. Just making sure.
That's good
Are
to
you
know.
okay?
Yeah.
You look clammy.
Okay.
Sweating.
You don't look okay.
I'm alright.
Alright.
So all I got
Insight.
inspiration.
Damn it! Because you're trying to deceive him. Deception. Oh shit.
Deception?
Yeah.
Fucking 9.
13.
When he turned, you can see a lot of sweat. Saying you're getting a free medicine check.
Okay. 19.
You've seen that face before, back in the day. Someone in your family had that same exact look, and it was diarrhea.
Just go to the bathroom. Okay. So what did you find out then?
He found out he's got diarrhea. That's what he found out.
Very little.
Okay.
They go hunting in the plains and they get fair good traded. Oh god, I gotta go.
Just see this barbarian doing the upper
One
body
clinch
muscle.
walk. Yeah.
The clinching face.
Yeah.
It gets like at one point you see this kobold. He's jumping back, making for the tree line. There's a couple of bushes and trees out there. Grabbing leaves on his way in.
God almighty!
Holy shit, that's great.
Fuck was his deal?
He had to shit, I guess. That's what it looked like. He said he didn't, and then he said he did. So I don't know why he was lying. Do we have to worry about having to shit that bad?
I don't think I got a shit.
I don't right now.
Alright.
So what'd you find out?
The mercenary guys don't really know a whole lot. They're not really, doesn't seem like they're attached to this whole thing. Mostly just cash.
Yeah, who has a lot of cash? That tent.
Yeah. This is true.
The kobolds also aren't too happy with the... Sorry, you guys aren't here. The kobolds also aren't too happy with the cultists.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I tried to sow a little discard. It worked splendidly. Some of them are dead. Yeah, a good 15 of them.
I knew you were that ass. I think it might be possible to persuade the mercenaries to
I mean,
stray.
depending on how much they're getting paid.
Just a fucking
What's average
giant
pay for a
handful of
mercenary?
gold. Fuck, I don't know.
Oh, I
Depends on
thought
the
you
job.
were, oh, okay. How much would it...
Their average pay? Probably way less than my average pay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I was the biggest dude over there. Come on.
I look around. Is there a bigger dude?
Like, you look around. Oh, no.
I'm like, I bet you. Okay. Yeah, you got that one. I bluffed. You were telling the truth.
You believe I told them bastards I only killed 4 people?
Really? And they bought that?
Yeah.
Maybe they are gullible enough
It's
to
possible.
switch to our side.
There is a giant tent full of gold.
It's true.
What was in that tent? Other than the gold.
Besides just other trinkets and stuff like that. I didn't see anything like that really stuck out today.
No, now that you're going through, now that you're thinking about it, you have this link with your Zeke, and it's warning you.
He's warning me?
Yeah.
Okay. I can only, I mean, technically only within 100 feet is technically how far.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he stays within 100 feet, but he just flies around.
I just do this, and then I'm gonna go into his eyes.
Looking about, you see his attention is focused on the second level. He didn't spot it before because you were counting people, but from the main tent, there's a smaller tent, a little bit off the ways. It still can be viewed by people, but there seems to be a guard or two standing by it. Not as the grand honor guard that you saw at the previous tent, but 2 of those ones that you saw, you delivered, Italia. You take note of an important individual, one you've seen at the wall, the blue dragonborn, as he leaves the tent, making his way toward the main one.
Langdedrosa. Scion Wrath. Interesting.
And while he's like looking through the bird, I'm like waving my hand in front of his face. Like, dude, you alright?
Not even
spaced out there.
Literally, I'm just sitting here like this with my hand up. My eyes aren't even closed. They're just glassed over completely wide.
Just like waving bacon under your nose. Like, dude.
Technically, I could smell that.
You smell bacon in the air, like where you guys are out. It smells good.
I've been trying to use Zeke to find the bacon.
You look at it, his eyes back down.
Just like open your eyes and take a bite.
Yes?
Yeah, right there, you kind of like fucking spaced out for a minute.
Alright, so while you were sleeping, remember how we got fucked up by that blue dragon man?
Oh, yeah.
And then you really expressed a desire to fight him? Well, I have good news.
He's got
here.
chlamydia.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
About this time,
Oh yeah. Oh. I'm okay.
You look fine.
No more sir.
What happened?
You smell god awful.
Well, I got nervous and I ate
shit.
rabbit foot.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't do just a foot. You just found one and ate it.
Well, I bought it.
Okay. So about how many people are here? How many people are they feeding?
Green soda.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting.
I should have expected much.
But
If you need me to cut
yeah,
somebody.
we do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So here's the plan. Okay. You ask the mercenary people, what's keeping us from just taking this 10 of gold ourselves? And if they seem interested, be like, yeah, it's probably that fucking Langadrosa guy. If I take him out, you guys want to split the tent with me?
Sounds pretty good. I get to kill people and I get to take fucking money. This is like the whole purpose of me being here.
Right. There is a problem. How do we get the druid out?
Well, if we convince the mercenaries, we have to take them out first.
To attack the tent first?
Well,
She is in.
We can use.
didn't he ask you
I
if,
too don't
if she was
know.
your slave in the beginning?
So am I, apparently.
If she's your slave, couldn't you just take her back out of the tent?
Have real good
Tell
time.
him. Tell him Langdadrosa needs her for something special.
I don't want to talk to anybody. Nope. Nope.
What the fuck?
I almost pissed myself. I've done enough talking. Send him. If they get suspected, he can kill him.
He's already shit himself.
He made it. Turn around. He made it.
You can't shit your drawers if it's a loincloth. It just doesn't happen.
I don't know the logistics of loincloths. I wear underwear and pants like a civilized...
It is the opposite of underwear and pants.
Like a not fighty person. Even though I'm pretty good at fighting. Yeah.
You killed that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. All right. So, yeah, let's see if the mercenaries are down. I want to tell my owl to keep an eye out for a half elf with a goatee who is not wearing armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he doesn't come back within the hour with any information like that, yeah. So we'll go from there. Okay. They got anything to eat around here?
The mercenaries got soup.
Why do I feel like they're going to make fun of me?
There's also the second option of,
Raw rabbit.
yeah.
That
2 gold.
that might be worth not getting made fun of.
I got some bacon.
Maybe you can get information from him. Because I can't.
How many hunters were there?
Was there like 5, 6, 8?
7.
The one number you didn't say.
Just
Oh man. Okay. So
Meat
probably
sweats.
can't conscript.
meat sweats.
Probably can't conscript them into the fight, huh? That was a question. Probably can't conscript them into the fight, huh? Okay. You didn't get like a...
It's a 1 minute conversation and I got nervous and I walked away.
Alright, so we'll just lead you in whenever there's fighting. You can...
If I chop, you good.
Alright, okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page now. Okay, I guess I'm going... I mean, I could go to a different group if you don't want me to embarrass you in front of your friends.
I'm a big man. I can take it.
Yeah, okay.
Are they all still just kicking it where I left them?
One left, but there's still 2 remaining.
You want some soup?
Watch out.
Are you with them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I am not talking.
Oh no, man! I told you I get nervous.
Yeah, you approach. Welcome back!
Pleasure to find you gentlemen still awake.
Oh, well, one of us should have, we played be the pussy. I said,
Without any drink?
oh,
Can a man pass out this early without drink?
actually looking for me. I got some store farmer. Dwarven farmer. Oh, that's good.
Dwarven ale, eh?
Goes and becomes better. Look, actual keg.
When he walks
We got
away,
makeshift cups. One of them's literally a skull.
when he walks away, I'm just gonna like grab a random bowl and be like, I'm just gonna scooch on past you guys and get some of this.
See this, buddy? There you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You got any bread?
Bread? Nah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, welcome back, guys. These are your other mercenary friends you were
Yeah. It's Theo and Trenda.
Yeah, Drebda? Go on. Nice to have you.
It's good. It's good. Is it good?
It's actually surprisingly good. You've had better.
This is good soup. Good stew. I don't know what I don't normally eat these, but it tastes all right. I like it. It's pretty good.
It is good.
He's more of a fighter than a talker.
He looks to you, a much bigger man. I'll take your word for it.
Think I'd roll around with a little guy like this if he couldn't fight?
Take a roll deception. With disadvantage.
I didn't say anything. Natural 20, natural 1. Suck it.
Oh, he looks at you. I'll take your word for it, Dad. I'll take your word for it.
I was laying out, contemplating.
What were we thinking about? The next fight?
I was thinking about the next fight, then something else caught my attention. I'm in this for the money.
Yeah? Yeah, well.
There is a literal fuck ton of money right over there.
That there is. That there is.
And looking around, it makes me wonder, why the fuck are we helping these assholes when all of that could be ours?
Persuasion check.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did you get a nat 20?
Yes. Automatic success. Critical successes.
You know what? You're right. That goal could be ours. His body. Did you, Did you... Sorry, there's a guy. Did you forget about the dragon world? Ooh. He sits back down.
You guys are worried about Langdodrosa?
Who isn't? You've seen him fight? I spotted him aggressive in this latest action he had. His duels he likes to do. He has that approach like an honorable dragon, but there's a method to his madness. He's vicious. That poor man. When he approached, well, he didn't stand a chance. Ambrose killed him. And finished him.
So what's to say if he was?
I just pull back my sleeve to show his name tattooed on my arm. We saw it happen.
What's to say if he was out of the picture?
Well, there's the honor guard.
Nat 20 persuasion check.
There's one death. Got worried about her. Landerosa. Sure. He's tough. There's a reason why Landerosa follows her. She beat him.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting that one.
You don't want to. She's mean. What they did to the last guy. Separate him from the other prisoners. Whew, dragging. Beaten every day. Anytime I see it, I hear the screams. From over there. He points over. Tegan sure as shit. He's pointing to the tent far off and in distance. Yeah, distant.
The one that he came from? Landerosa came from? What did you say her name was? Long?
Monday. Mondath.
Oh
Yeah, Monday.
That was so far off from what I thought it was going to be spelled like.
Having all that gold would be nice. I could retire. My sons could retire.
So another crazy thought occurs to me.
I'm on board so far. Where's the ship going?
Well, the kobolds down yonder, they just get kicked around by everybody.
Huh?
And who could blame them? But here's the thought. We could strengthen the numbers if we could convince them to be on our side.
Oh, that won't work. Those things don't hold up well in a fight.
We don't need them to hold up well. We need them to die and buy time to carry all this fucking gold out.
That's a crazier dream. Those gold absorb. The whole reason they're here is for the worshipping of the god. Dragons.
Damn near halfway there to being their god.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Sounds too ballsy. Too crazy.
Should we try a stealthier approach?
Coming at me hard with a lot of this stuff, and I don't think I can handle it right now. He looks around quickly to see if anybody's paying attention. There's a couple people that they're also mercs that come out and go back to what they were doing. But we shouldn't talk about this anymore. Give a few eyes.
Do you know
Enjoy the ale.
Do you know when the next raid is supposed to be? Maybe we can make that tent better.
I don't know. Could be a few days from now. Half week. Not 10 days.
So if we were to somehow neutralize Mondath, would you be down, even if Landerosa was still a thing?
Not at all.
So we'd have to take out both of them.
Both.
Because when the time comes, are you with me?
Mercenary. Gold talks. Call it insurance.
What do you think? How much should I give him?
This buddy next to you like has a bowl of soup and like offering it to you. You're just being quiet, stoic.
What do you think? 60 gold?
You can just shit yourself. Now you're eating more.
Being a mercenary, Donzi, or being a soldier, does he know roughly how often they get paid?
Depending on the campsites or how it's. Usually they have a leader in the mercenary group, depending on who. Could be half a 10-day, could be every day, could be up to a 10-day. But that seems to be the main pattern.
Does he know roughly how much mercenaries get paid, a minimum and maximum?
Depending on the job, from your experience, you've heard a mercenary been paid 3 gold a day. You've also heard the highest that you've heard is 15 gold, half a tendon.
15 gold, half a tendon. Isn't that 3 gold every day?
Well, no, they get paid into those increments. Plus the tip value. Sometimes they get some extra cash on the side. Not something they rely on, but a couple of cup pieces go a long way.
What if I just hand him $50?
50 gold pieces?
I look over at the guy who was handing him soup earlier. Is he eyeing the gold now, or?
Yeah, like he looks to his buddy. Guys, know it yet? Is this for one?
This is, let's call it an advance.
Are we spread this? Or is it just what you're offering to each individual? Not too smart with words, like to know what you mean, what I mean.
The way I sees it, this gold buys me at least your allegiance till we can get that tent. And as far as I'm concerned, you and your men can get the majority of what's in that tent. My main goal here is to take out Lake Pedrosa.
Before we get talking too far on these numbers, how much they paying you?
I make what I sees that I want to make.
And what do you make? And you sit around something else.
Depends on the job. Why is what I make important to you?
I'll make sure this is a business after all. We're trying to trust each other. How much you make from this last job? What did they promise you?
From the last job, about 15 gold. Measly scraps. But as I
How
said,
did he take measly scraps?
You can see. Roll an insight here. Roll an insight.
18.
18. You can tell something's off from how many singular scraps. Like it almost came across as an insult or almost a slap on the hand a bit. Noted. Looks to his buddy. 15. He starts seeing the smiles. You got fucked, friend.
I'm not here for the money.
You got fucked.
What are you here for, then?
I told you, my main goal is to take out Langdodrosa. He's a man who likes challenges. I am also a man who likes challenges.
Shit.
But I'm also a man who sees the worth of what's laying in that fucking tent.
You can go challenge him right now. You might take it. At that point, yeah, you'll probably take his place. It's all about who's strong. And then if you take his place, then you could run with him. You said something up with him. I. If you win, gotcha. We can be your honor guards. Get some.
They allow mercenaries to promote?
If this man here can be Langdodrosa, I feel like he could then partner up with us. Help you, help us. Move up in the rank, and we get paid more, plus we be getting more.
Seems a fair price.
Langdodrosa's a tough son of a bitch, I'll tell you that. There's no do-overs. When it's a fight to the death, it's a fight to the death.
It's the only kind of fight there should be.
Alright. Alright, we want to do this. It's probably still late now.
Are you in?
I'm in. I'm in.
sidebar?
What?
We step aside and talk about something real quick?
Oh,
Sleep.
we'll work out the finer details of the challenge with my two comrades.
Yeah. Business is a business, sure. Sure, go ahead.
Take the fucking bowl.
What do you guys think?
You're gonna fight him solo? We were gonna sneak up on him.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
What are our options? There's no options. This is our path to victory.
You don't have to issue the challenge.
I don't have to.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Yeah. But if I don't issue said challenge, we're right back where we started.
No.
With nothing.
We're down to Langadrosa. That's huge. We're 50% towards our goal. And all we have to take out is Mundeth. Or you can issue the challenge.
He's allegiance, right?
But if I could pull the challenge off, I take his place. We find out more about what the fuck's going on around here.
True, true. Does he stand a chance?
No.
Okay, you were asleep. That is two well-adjusted fighters telling you don't stand a chance. That guard went up there and died so fast.
He's a fucking common guard.
Okay, but so fast. I've seen you take on men. He's strong too. I mean, together you guys could probably take him out.
We could probably
all
fight.
three of us probably take him out. All four of us, if we can find out where the druid got rushed off to, he's dead for sure. Then we have to take out Mundath.
Do it by yourself.
Here's the other issue. Say we do it your way. Still gotta take her out. These guys don't join us. What would benefit the town more? Was our job not to help these folk?
So I just want to put in perspective what you're asking me. We try it my way, with all of us working together for a chance of success. Okay? If we succeed splendidly. If we fail
Splendid.
pretty fucking splendidly, right? But if we do it your way, you're the only one putting any risk on the line. So if you fail splendidly, you're dead, having done nothing. And if you win, you still haven't succeeded as well as my plan would have. And you're willing to risk your life for a bunch of strangers.
When you put it like that,
Pretty good with words.
those wasn't words I heard.
That was a song and I was listening.
I think Trendemir's stomach's still fucked up.
I mean, if you want to risk just your life,
Is there
man,
anything going on
I
in
like
that
you.
area or not?
but it's your choice.
We pretty much like, that's it. A lot of information.
I really don't think I can take
The
this.
same. Just like stuff, or I'm sure.
How about this?
We take this.
Sure.
I don't think so.
Ask for their toughest
I wanna make
fighter,
a situation where
and take him
it's
on.
the last person.
and then after that fight is over, ask them how well their fighter compares to Langadros.
And there's a guard in the tent?
They compare like shit. They're all afraid of him.
But if they say their fighter fights at the 10th of Langadrosa camp, and he like halfway kills you,
Anything nearby that I could use?
There's
Langadrosa
absolutely
is
no
10
way.
times as strong as that man,
He's 5 times.
and you're only twice as strong as him.
You do need to find one of these.
From conversation, they all felt like I could take on a few of them at a time and have no problem.
Langadrosa?
No, the
Is it like
mercenaries.
cuffs? Like,
It is custom to do a chain.
And like I said,
Okay.
they are all afraid of him.
But if you fight
Could I-
one of their, they can compare you to Langadrosa.
True.
If they're
Off
down
that
for like a
piece
mock
without-
battle.
stealthily?
Sliding in.
Maybe just like poison him or something.
I don't know how to use poison. You know how to use poison?
So,
Alright, I can get some
Is
raw
a-
I wouldn't might know how to use poison.
all right. So
Could
what
you-
about this?
You grab it.
Say we take your approach.
Relatively easy.
How do we go
The
about
pace
it?
though. It's like somebody's messing with it.
So I saw him when he was walking by himself. Well, he had 2 honor men with him,
I got a 19
but it was
plus 3.
just them 3.
But what's your plan as far as taking him out stealthily?
Oh, I didn't say we were going to do it stealthily. We were going to wail on him.
What stops everybody else from fucking running in?
We wait till he is not as close to it.
So how many guards are in there right now for me? So
Well,
hold
we'll
on
talk
to this
with-
for now.
We'll talk with Talia
We'll wait till there's only one.
and see what's going on with the prisoners. If there's no risk to their life, then we can watch Linda Joseph
Is
for a
it
bit.
sharp?
And we can attack them before the next raid, on the raid, wait for the next raid, on the way back,
sharp
during
enough
the
silver
next
to attack
raid.
behind me?
Ambush, I like it.
Probably also not.
We could pay some mercenaries to help out too.
It's like trying to put piercing with this lever.
If we do it during a raid, we could convince some mercenaries to turn on with us, probably. Especially your guys.
So you're saying wait for the next raid.
Wait for the next opportunity. If he's by himself before the next raid, then we could take him out. I've also spent approximately 0 years in war, so you let me know if this is a good plan at all.
I mean, they're both kind of shit plans.
Well, I didn't expect to be called a shit plan. I thought it was still an alright plan. But... Okay, that hurt a little
We're
bit.
surrounded by like 600 people. It's a shit plan no matter how you look at it.
Okay. Do they know where they're keeping the monk?
I honestly forgot to ask.
Saying that monk could probably help. He's like higher up in their order. He probably knows how to fight. We could. Oh, we also need to go to Talia. Talia might have found him too. You want to? Never mind.
Sword?
not
Put
just
it away.
Not just kidding. Let's go get a Talia. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna sneak her out. Ooh. Talk to the mercenaries. How often do they transfer prisoners to the mines? We just got here not too long ago.
I thought you were here for the last one.
We.
Not, they only work them during the day. Work them to the bone. I don't care if they kill them or not. And then anybody dead, drag them to that cave.
Okay.
What was the...
I look at the cave he's talking at.
It's distant now. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there's an outline of the cave. It's some people around it, some torches.
Oh, there's people guarding the dead bodies?
No, the cave. You're looking toward the cave.
Yeah, they're throwing dead bodies down the cave.
No, they're dragging into the cave. Or, yeah, they're walking toward the cave with dead bodies. That's what he's referring to. Not right now. You don't see dead bodies.
Okay. So the cave they put the bodies in is the same body the same cave they're mining in?
Yes.
Okay. I thought they were 2 different caves by the way you described you said it to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought there was 2 as well. You fucked that all up.
Okay.
Alright.
So
At this
What was the
time-
monk dude's name?
Yeah, you see one of the guards leave as the other one pulls a
Well, they
chair.
probably wouldn't know his
sits
name.
down. He's keeping it on the tent and also noting the prisoners.
And also what?
Noting you guys, watching you and I, looking outside the tent.
Strength
Everybody
against that
moves and such.
It's bound to get a fight, right?
I mean, sir.
Oh, do they allow you guys to fight against prisoners? You allowed to use prisoners for whatever you want? I don't know.
So this is too thick to be like a pick.
Never had a sword.
It's in your hand, like it's compared to which I don't. Yay big. It's like a really oversized one. Like something you pick up and just pry off something. Or
So I can't pick
wood.
the lock with it.
You can try. I think the prisoners now? Okay, cool.
Oh no, I'm still talking to the mercenary.
Oh, okay.
Any of the prisoners that came in recently, anyone put up a good fight?
No.
Not one.
Not one that I have seen. Oh, they don't last longer than 2 days. Maybe 4? Yeah, 4.
I heard talk on the last raid that there was a monk that was possibly involved in some scufflage.
I haven't heard such a thing.
As far as the challenge goes, we'll take some time to think it over and get back to you on it.
Okay.
You can hold on to the gold,
Generous.
split it amongst yourselves or whatever. I'll be back.
We'll split it amongst ourselves. What looks at the tent with their guy wants
Keep
to.
stuff
Right.
in his own pocket.
One for you. One for me.
I'm only talking to the 2 guys
2 for
awake.
me.
I'll return shortly. Now we're in.
Go to the I'm sorry, the prison tent. You arrive there by the time you're starting to begin lifting there. You do it. You look out the tent entrance and you do recognize your allies coming back after like 2 hours, if not more.
Friendly? Just kidding. I'll hold on to it.
Well,
You see this guy come scan up and goes out of the tent. Look familiar? Oh yeah, you were the one with the prisoners. Well, the one. What do you need?
the prisoner we brought in.
Oh.
Magdadrosa wants to see her. We've come to escort her.
Deception check.
Huh?
Did you say 7?
So,
7.
What are these tents made out of again?
Leather.
shit.
Yeah, this
Turn to me your
this is one of
shit.
the sturdier tents. Looks at all of you. Trinamir, you catch on the side where you note this guy. He has like some stuff in this crate. Looks like a wooden worker's cart that you would have some in that time. Had some tools in it, and you lock eyes with this man. You're just looking at him and looking back. You remember this guy. As he drops his stuff, looks to the guy next to you. Landon, that's him! That's the guy! Those two! And he starts yelling. You see this full-blown sprint from him. The same guy who got away when you were doing this, running, calling everyone awake. Kobolds are stirring. You see the guy in front of you, like looks at both of you, pulls out his weapon, and tells you, "Halt!"
Is it one guy in front of us?
It's only one guy in front of you, yes. But there are about 20 other guys, about 30 feet out. Most of them are kobolds.
Can I see this?
Oh yeah. You see this happen. You can hear the shouting call out. What do you do?
I start to take one knee and I'm like, do we run? As I like start kneeling down.
It's
How far did that guy go?
You see him probably 40 feet now, sprinting, yelling out.
40 feet.
Kobolds turn. You start to see what commotion is. You get some of the like mercs, kobolds just turn and they're coming. See what all the hubbub is.
Oh, fuck.
Should have taken invisibility.
I'm standing there with my
Can
hand
I-
out while I'm talking to him. He's got his sword up, right?
Mm-hmm. Sort of at the ready, like it's positioned on you.
So, I want to use Weapon Bond to summon, or well, my bonus action to summon my sword immediately into my hand and just fucking swing at him.
All right, roll initiative.
Should I?
Oh, yes, go ahead, roll initiative.
Where was that on our last persuasion?
It was on the persuasion.
No, the last persuasion.
Yeah, his.
The
Oh,
lie persuasion.
oh yeah, that wasn't persuasion.
Oh,
We would have gotten that. Oh,
I know.
now we're fucked. Now we're
20.
fucked.
That's
My next character.
Nah.
Yeah. I have
What's your
nothing
total?
left. And like 230.
27.
Your dex.
Or so wait.
Oh, so you have +5 on your dexterity.
Oh, it's Dex. Oh, so then 22.
We're fucked.
Wait, your dex is a +0.
Do you not put a proficiency on your?
You're not proficient in initiative now.
Oh, well then 20.
Gotcha.
Yeah, your initiative is right here.
Yeah, whatever.
What's
Wait, so I'm proficient, right?
No. At level 7, you get advantage.
So what'd you get?
He's a pro fisherman.
16.
Nathan, what'd you get?
10.
You just adding initiative?
Oh, good. Dexterity mod.
I had 5.
Interesting.
So.
Go ahead and roll me an attack since you're completing that.
Oh, yeah, that didn't work.
Advantage because he wasn't expecting the weapon.
He was at the ready though.
I just figured I'd ask for it. He wasn't expecting a weapon to appear in his hand.
That's true.
Your 20 gets mine.
Not me, you.
Wait, what?
Roll 20. If you beat me, I'll let you do it. Yeah, you beat me, so go ahead and you get advantage on the attack.
All right. What was the first roll?
A 3.
Oh. Well, that's fucked.
It's better.
That's that.
13?
It ain't better enough.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You might know that.
Should have been a fucking 20.
What did you get total?
It's 13.
18. Okay. You attack the guy, grab the thing, come back. He has that moment of shock from the sword appearing, and as you try to go for him, he takes his body and he shifts his blade. You strike at the sword. You see it push in. You can see leather armor on it, his attire, but he's just quick. All right, now we start. You see 20 kobolds scrambling up to you. You guys get surrounded. They're 10 feet away before they actually get on top of you. Some are pulling off daggers. Some have the slings, just keep, messing with it. Next up, Zazragold.
Yay.
Sweet.
Wait,
How
so did
long
that
it
first
take to
attack,
get all these
did that
prisoners?
count as part of my
Oh, we're
turn?
not gonna
That was
do
your
this out
surprise.
here. We'll be looking
Oh,
at ourselves out of here.
So I still
Alright.
have everything.
That's
That's
So
still
if
locked
we-
in.
Do action.
If it was worth getting them out to fight, fight.
Oh.
Now we're
Out of game? She knows they're not going to fight.
How close is everybody to us?
Can I be picking a lock or do I
He's
gotta wait
right
for my
next to
turn?
you, and he's right next to him.
No, I meant like enemies.
Oh, well, you're looking at the one in front of you, and while the other ones, 10 of them surrounding you, going to be on you in the next round.
So about how far away?
10 feet.
Can I be picking the lock at this time or do I gotta wait my turn?
Yeah, you gotta wait your turn.
I'm gonna fucking swing at him again.
Just normal this time.
What the fuck?
You bring your sword around as you go to the other side. This time he predicts your move. He step towards you, blade missing him completely.
Awesome.
You have a bonus action and moving around.
What's the layout of where we're at?
Right now you're next to a tent in the open area. There is no rocks or boulders or shrubberies within a 50-foot radius of you. Just one tent, open area. The closest next tent after that is also about 50 feet away.
I guess I'm done. I don't have nothing else I can do.
Theo?
Can I see into the tent at all?
As you're kneeling down, you get a better vantage point looking into the tent. Yeah, you see a total of 9 prisoners, and you take them out Natalia dead ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage and run inside.
Alright, it's my move. Yeah, as he moves the attack, you take the opportunity and dash into there where he has no time to act. Keeping his eye on you two. You make it inside.
What's going on? Did you find the monk?
Monk's not here. He's probably in the inner city area, bigger camp area that way.
There's a bigger camp?
You know, we're the small fries up here. It's the inner camp.
Okay. Well, we gotta get out of here. We're probably gonna die.
Let's do this. Can you help me?
I just got there. That's all I can do.
Help me.
What else do you action? Oh,
I disengaged.
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So where am I in retrospect to the guy he's fighting?
With that guy,
So-
him, space, you.
I'm gonna come
That's the
up around
type
his
of the
booty.
cave. Can I? I don't know.
Is
I know what you said.
Can I tell you more info?
Is where you're at.
That's up to him.
Back facing the
So
tent.
he gets advantage, right? Because
Yes.
he's.
Yeah. Get advantage.
Come on, man. One of us has got to hit this fucking asshole.
Can I tell Theo more info about what I learned?
It's free action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. Then hit him. There you go.
I'll tell you about the cave and how they call it the nursery. Inside the mines.
Okay.
Bonus action. Use
Probably
potion.
where our dragons are.
You gotta roll 2d4 plus 2.
Not that it matters. I'm probably die right now.
Yeah.
2d4s.
2d4 plus 2.
Just let me take on the fucking dragon, dude.
That's how it.
Fucking.
Your lie got us in this mess. Fuck off,
I'm gonna
Donsy.
try
What are you
and do
talking
the
about?
thing to-
All you have to say is we won her, and then wink at him. That's not lying.
I roll
It's a
2.
dexterity check. I
I didn't think that would work.
Disadvantage.
It might
So, disadvantage,
girl.
I have to take the lesser
We're on a
roll.
game maker. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
And then, what
Make
about my dex?
hungry.
Okay.
Should have let him talk.
That's awesome. I got an 8.
8. You start messing with
I can't
it.
roll to heal to save my life. I rolled a 1 and
Breaks
a 2.
on you.
Fuck.
Turn away as you go behind as you try to get the guys. He steps sideways, he sees your blade, and he's quick enough and agile enough that he dodges the blade as you go through and take a little bit of part of the tent.
Fuck that tent.
So
I guess that's it
my turn.
for me.
So yeah, the tool on with you, great.
Can I still use it? Well,
I'm gonna yell out, I'm thinking we should probably run.
moment.
Take 6
Shield.
slash. Okay.
Can you ride an elk?
Take.
Huh?
Can you ride an elk?
He goes for a second attack as the shield, as he hits it, bounces off.
I never
He's
have
trying to
before.
go to the side. You see his weapon get knocked away.
I don't know what you're doing with your eyes. Do you understand the situation we're in right now?
I'm going. Never mind. I'll wait till that happens.
I got you. I got
No.
you.
6 athletic checks.
Jesus.
You're good at that. You get like a +7.
I'm a chicken.
15. 16. Oh, is that a 6?
It was a 6.
So 13. 25. Can't see what that is.
19.
26.
Okay. You see 6 kobolds pile on top of you. Some of them can't get a hold, it's just overpowering you, but 2 of them have you grappled as they're holding on tight, and more are trying to jump on and climb. And like saying stuff that you're catching here and there in Draconic. Like, don't do it, honest one! What are you doing? No! Back dragon! They're climbing on you, trying to stop you. Don't be stupid! Human stupid, not you! His friend.
I told you I was like these people's god.
Use it to your advantage.
Sounds your goal, you're good. 2.
Stop stopping me and help me.
For reactions, each one of them saying, no, what are you doing? You're going to make her mad! The mighty king, no!
Whippy bastards. Alright, so what's happening right now?
You're getting dogpiled by kobolds.
Yeah, they're just grabbing you like, you're making Vesemir mad! No, stop! They're just grabbing you. One's holding your legs, trying to pull.
Who?
Do
You're
I hear
hearing
the
all
name?
this.
Do I recognize it?
No. No, you have not heard that name before.
What was it again?
Rezmir. R-E-Z-M-I-R. Anyways, Ezreal, what is he doing?
Do I know this name? No. Where are they at? Holding me?
Everywhere, the claws on top of you, and two of them on your legs.
Man, I don't want to. Fucking Thunder Wave.
Dead ahead of you?
It's a 15-foot cube originating from my spot.
Okay.
Yeah, which way are you pushing your cube is what he's asking.
Oh, it's all around.
No, it originates from you. It's not
Oh.
a circle around you.
It's a 3x3 square.
Fucking straight down my feet.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could, like, do this so that it hits behind you, that you're trying to get the kobold.
I want it to fucking hit everything
Downward?
around me.
Okay. We can do that. What who's your roll?
Con saves.
Yeah, con save.
Alright. You need to make a con save.
I need to make a con save?
Yeah, if you're in it, you have to make it too.
Oh, well, fuck it. 17?
17. Alright, so everyone takes half? Or those who pass take half?
Those who pass take half.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Five.
Five. Big number.
Yeah, sweet.
How do you want to describe your spell?
Man, it's gonna sound crazy, but it sounds like a straight.
D&D? Crazy?
Yeah, sounds like a straight crotch rocket. It's just blinding blue light, fucking extremely loud fucking bang.
Can I give you a suggestion?
No.
Okay.
Kamehameha.
Almost like you take the claws like from your shield and you shoot it downward, and just the impact alone ruptures the ground and gives off a slight blue blast, but it's all sonic. All the kobolds on you passed as they latch onto you. You and them, you actually jump up and they all slam to the ground, each one of you taking 2 damage. Everyone on the outside failed their con save, and you see these kobolds. One perfect, just pencil hits the ground, killing 6 of them.
What about the main guy?
Oh, the main guy, I forgot about him.
Advantage?
He's literally right in front
The
of me.
Donzi, yeah, I didn't think Donzi moved.
No, I was thinking if he's gonna get hit.
Oh, 15 feet.
15 feet. Yeah, go ahead and make a con save.
Damn it.
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
good.
Yeah, the guy in front of you fails.
Motherfucker, that's how much I
Takes
got
down
for
the
my
blast.
potion.
What does it do? Does it knock you prone?
Wait, your potion heals 2d4s.
It
plus-
doesn't say prone,
I
it
got
just
5
says
altogether.
Oh, and you took 3 earlier. Gotcha.
if they are successful in the save, they're not pushed, and if they're unsuccessful, they're pushed 10 feet. It doesn't say anything about prone.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a dexterity
Because he's
still
getting pushed
alive.
into the
Oh,
Yeah, because he's going up, back down.
in addition, unsecured objects within the
Can't
area
push
of
into
effect
any.
are also pushed away 10 feet.
Oh.
And then,
Pushed away.
downside to this attack, thunderous boom of 300 feet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Dude's already fucking running and yelling and shit.
Yeah.
You see that
No, he just ran with those guys, didn't he?
he gets down on a knee as the force of the shock pushes downward. Still, he stands up against the blast.
And then, since I did a spell, I can bonus, or no, never mind. I don't have that. Okay. Well then. Action surge.
Okay.
And I'm swinging at the dude that started all this bullshit. Me? Well, that fucking
Natty 1.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude! I quit. I'm
not
not
hit
playing
this
this game.
So for our next characters, what are you guys thinking?
I want to be a prostitute.
Okay, alright.
Nice.
Alright, you want to be a rogue?
Aw.
Hear me out. paladin prostitute.
I want to be a pirate.
Hear me out.
Dwarven prostitute.
Hear me out. It's possible, okay? So you worship the goddess of beauty.
Say booty or beauty?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Instead of pocket bacon,
You swing at
pocket
the
pussy.
Pocket dildo. Pocket
you
cocks.
use the blast down as you take your weapon. You swing toward him as he dodges under, and it's real quick as he goes for like almost like he's trying to punch, and sloppy, but it hits you right in the neck. You were incapacitated for 1 round.
Incapacitated?
Yep. Theo, it is your go.
What'd you call me?
Theo.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you said Theoden or something like that.
Theo. T-H-E on my side, so it's Theo.
Okay. Alright, if you say so, man. I don't believe you, but whatever.
He says,
Wait, what happened to her turn?
She tried to pick the
I tried to
lock
pick
and
the
snapped
lock.
it.
yeah, so if you try to pick
Shaft.
said lock, it's got a fucking chunk of wood jammed in the lock.
I'm sorry.
You just
Bad decision.
Not my best day.
I'm looking at the lock and looking at the guy that Donzy's fighting and looking at the lock.
You look at the lock, it looks like she got lucky when she tried to do it. Looks like she was close, but the good chunk of it snapped off.
But what about the guy that Donzy's fighting?
Looking over. You see a lot of kobold on him, grabbing him. You see the blast takes the whole tent and shifts it over. Didn't fall. Seeing the guy that he's fighting, guy retaliates.
He looks fine though.
Yeah.
Okay. That sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on the lock.
Okay. Lock.
Ball of
Go ahead.
darkness.
Roll an attack.
It's 9.
Good. Yeah. Right on the lock. Right inside, you see the magic ice quill. The whole lock. Freeze.
Break that. And I pull out my quarterstaff.
I have no weapons.
She has nothing.
They took my shit.
I'm in the fight. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of like holding my neck and I hear him scream and I'm just like, oh.
Turn around.
Wait, am I between... Is the guy between me and Donzy now?
It is Donzy, bad guy. Turn to mirror. Space. You, prisoners.
Oh, I thought they were right outside the door.
They are.
Yeah, we
The
are.
tent's
You're
right
in
there.
the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like, guy, right? This is the tent and this is the entrance. And then it was like, us three. Right?
It was original.
Yeah, original.
And then I went in.
Donzy's in front. I went behind him.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm not behind Donzy. I'm behind the guy that's in front of me.
Turn to mirror's at the
Theater
end.
of
Yeah, like he's literally in the doorway.
You
of the
can
tent.
see my flabby ass.
That's,
sorry,
I'm
it's
just,
not flabby.
I'm not gonna.
Hilarious box.
I didn't have the battle set up in my mind. I thought his back was open. I'm gonna hand my quarterstaff to you.
Thank you.
So I didn't scream. Because I'm not gonna be able to get into the fight because he's blocking the entire doorway.
Turn to mirror.
Oh, I thought you were swinging at the lock.
You see cultists and
Nope,
cultists.
I was running into the
scrambling
fight.
to you. You even see somebody come up with a drink.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I thought you like froze the lock and was trying to break it with your staff.
Nope, I was charging into battle headlong.
Okay.
No, there's more people coming.
Yeah.
We're trying to go.
I guess for now, I'm just gonna hit this dude.
Yeah, kill him and shit on him.
Down his neck. Rip his head off and shit down his throat.
Fucking 17?
Have somebody hit this asshole.
What do you need?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like 2 damage with Thunderblade.
That doesn't count. No, he took the full force.
Oh, come on!
5 damage from that.
Which weapon are you using?
No, he can't. He doesn't have the fighting style.
I do not have the fighting style.
When the fuck did that change?
He never had
Never
it.
had it. 6 damage.
Me and Shay have done that multiple times in the previous sessions. We're like, wait, you gotta. Oh, you don't have it. Yeah, only you got it.
That would have been way better.
How much damage?
6.
You get a slash right across from the back as he turns around after delivering his reaction or so to Xander Gold. Is there anything else you're doing?
ID robe.
I'm never into this.
No one ever is.
No.
That's all I'm good for.
Okay, moving on. Time. Here you go.
I take the quarterstaff and I'm gonna whack the ice and break these fucking clothes.
Okay, I'm letting you know you're currently restrained, so you get disadvantage on the attack.
Is there a bench? Like I'm sitting on a bench, or
So
like
you're tied to a pole with other people.
It was
so you
my
don't have
turn
a
to
lot of
cast the spell, so I
leeway.
I'm tied to a pole,
There's not a lot of
Yeah, it's my
leeway
action to
to
cast
hit
the spell.
but I'm tied to a pole.
You're tied to it, but the chain is around the pole, around people, connecting.
Can I hit the pole? Like just like slam on it?
Yeah, if you want to make a strength check.
Okay. Big numbers. Oh, that's a 9.
Advantage.
Ooh, yeah. Let me try it. In the box. 17.
You're beating on it. It's not going.
Just be
I can't get it with the staff.
You see the guy that you're currently fighting as he shifts over. As he shifts over, still staying within the threat, but not getting that flank. As he moves over and gets into a guard, his hands up. You see more kobolds run up and start filling squares. 2 are attacking you. AC.
16. Did he crit me?
I did.
Piece of shit. Kobold.
Trinity, you take 9 points of slashing damage. These 2 kobolds run up and they start stabbing. One gets a little bit too close to
Penis.
your thigh as it hits a nerve. Whole thing shuts you down as you feel the traumatic story of the previous encounter with you in the trees and the leaves. As you fall to the ground, not prone, just knee. You are also incapacitated for 1 round.
Son of a bitch, guys.
You've been incapacitated for 1 round.
Decapitated.
Yeah, you've been decapitated.
My goddamn teeth.
Where's your ass? Now your teeth.
Instant meth mouth.
How's it going? Make me an athletics check.
No.
Make me another athletics check.
Another?
Yes.
What's wrong with that one?
We have to make many.
No, we don't.
There's kobolds climbing up on top of you and grabbing you.
No, they can fucking grab all they want. Never have hands big enough.
And make 1 more. Climbing all over you, putting you down, they have you restrained as they're trying to stop you, grabbing all over you. Your arms trying. The long day, still not enough. You have about 9 of them on you.
What were these checks for?
Resist.
Did-
You're breaking ground. But there's so many. It's possible. You guys roll 1 to nat 20. Okay, so there's a chance.
Whatever.
Alright. It is your go.
Isn't he incapacitated?
Yeah, I'm incapacitated, remember?
Incapacitated, that's right. Down. Theo, your go.
I guess I'm gonna take my quarterstaff back from her because she didn't want to use that.
I can't.
And I will try to. Can I use my quill to try to pick the lock?
Say it one more time.
Can I use my quill to try to pick her lock?
Roll me a dexterity check.
9.
With proficiency.
11.
You finagle the lock, take the quill in there, kind of like writing. You hear it pop. Flash. A little bit of work with the frost.
Did I not say I was going for the ones on the feet? Okay. So I might have missed. No, I might have missed that. I might have not said it. So we'll just go with the ones on the hands. That's fine.
I had feet ones?
Huh?
I had feet ones? I thought I just had
I don't
hands
know. I
ones.
thought you were tied to the rope.
Messing with the lock, but it starts coming undone as you start cycling through.
Okay. We gotta go, right?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's try to help these guys. How far away is Zeke?
Right above you, where you left him. Good 60, 70 feet in the air.
Alright, I want Zeke to fly down to me.
Right, he's right on top of the tent.
No, into the tent.
Okay. Yeah. You seem to bolt through the entrance.
Yeah. Cacao!
I hand him my healing potion. And then I pull out my
Penis.
enormous penis. My
Detachable.
penknife? Oh, what the fuck's a penknife?
Oh, it's like an ink pen that doubles as a shank.
I have a penknife. That's what I pulled. Do I see her backpack anywhere? Okay. Yeah, I pull out my penknife and I'm gonna basically run to the edge of the tent and try to start cutting through.
Okay, and you start messing with the wire and start cutting through it. Next up, Trina. Oh, yep. Okay, gotcha. I tell you.
I was not prepared for this.
But you should be prepared. You're free now.
Can I use acid splash on the side of the tent to create a hole in it?
Yes. So, go ahead and roll damage.
Damage? Nope, was that it?
You 20 for
Yeah, that's
damage.
not damage.
Nope.
That would be nice.
Oh, no, you had 20.
I just picked up a die. 1d6, okay. That's 4.
Alright, 4 damage. Take the acid. Starts burning away at it relatively fast. At this time, you two hear from behind you. Stop what you're doing in there, or he dies! Guy, kind of fucked up, grabs one of the daggers from the kobolds, right in the back of your neck, right here at the ready. Other kobolds start jumping on top of you. Even some cultists finally rush up and throw you to the ground, putting blades to your neck. Get out of here! Get out of here now!
Say get out here or get out of here?
Get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, drop my penknife and walk out there.
Guys walk out the prisoner, scared, still in the tent, like unsure what to do. With you two walk out. Cultists come up and grab you. Guy cleaned himself. Another one of these similar attire that he was wearing. Someone of the high ranking comes up. Looks like there's a quick chat as they're binding you guys behind your backs and such. Oh, Munda's gonna fucking love you. Jacks you right in the jaw. And drag you up to the tent.
Break time.
Drag and bound.
I thought I
to the
quit.
main tent
Thank
in the
you.
late evening.
Harder, Daddy.
In front of the tent, they throw you down. A good crowd of cultists and a few kobolds linger around as Landerosa himself steps out. Got his halberd in hand, walks up, looks at everyone, eyes you at the end. Focused on you, watching you. Munda. She comes up, and I shall show you a picture of her.
Oh.
Yikes.
Jim,
She a
he's
dude?
Vulcan.
I believe.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
my lord.
I don't like this. I'm aroused and scared at the same time.
I'm scaroused.
Aroused.
She walks out of the tent, looks around like the cultists and such. Kobold dip out. Some cultists step back. Give plenty of space. She walks to each one of you. Explain. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. But we're all dudes. Does that count?
Death it is. You'll die in the morning. Time with the other. Goes back in the tent.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
First come up. Blonde Rosa. Grabs some part of your scales. You know where it's uncomfortable. It's just dragging you. Oh, you guys go to this lone tent. The same one that you saw through the eye of Zeke. Go in there. Inside, you see a man strapped to this makeshift house.
You said we were restrained?
Yes.
I'm
Sweet.
close again.
This makeshift post. Tied, bound by rope, by the way. You guys are. Makeshift post. Beaten. He looks broken. It's a half elf with the facial features behind cheekbones. You notice that he lays there battered and broken. Back looks to be ripped, bruises on his body. He still has his breeches and his boots on.
Leo!
Take you, bind you to it, all in this center of the tent, circle. Backs to each of you.
And
Bind you roasted. Get you guys all hooked up. Goes out, you hear some words. Everybody. You're getting away now.
So you must be Leo.
Who speaks to me?
Italia. We're from Greenest. Your disciples are looking for you. You got us in a lot of trouble right now.
Turns to you. It was necessary. I had to know what they were after.
And did you find out?
Found out plenty.
Do tell.
Who's everyone else? What's coming?
I am 1,000 yards staring, just like, oh fuck, I'm dead. Oh fuck, this is it. We're gonna die.
Well, that's
We're gonna
the.
die.
No worries. I bruised up, barely can see out this one's back against you.
Are we by ourselves?
Looks to be in the tent.
Well, we're warriors. Sort of.
So you have a name for yourselves.
Not very good ones right now.
You sound like you're not worried. You sound like you're not worried.
Did you say wounded?
Worried.
Worried. Oh no, I'm pretty worried.
Death is a part of life, friend.
True.
Oh. Unfortunate favors on many of us. Still have a knife in my boot. Which then brings me to the reason why I haven't escaped. I feel like I can still learn more. They're after something.
What are they after?
Before I give some answers. What do you know? What brings you here? It could have just been me.
We were at Greenest. We were helping them out.
We were asked to find out more about this encampment and also of your whereabouts.
Like I said, your disciples are looking for you.
Yes. That is okay. Now, this is the camp of the Cult of the Dragon. Praise to you, amongst the Lord. That's what they would say. What would you like to know?
What'd you say? It was the camp of what?
Camp of the Cult of the Dragon.
Why'd you come here?
Suspicion. Are you familiar with Candlekeep?
Am I familiar with Candlekeep?
Roll a history check.
It's a 19 plus 20.
You know that it is located in Baldur's Gate. No.
South of it. It's not in any city.
Oh, okay. Sorry, then I'm breaking on that. I'm confusing with something else.
Candlekeep, the biggest library.
No. Yeah, Candlekeep.
Yeah, it's not a part of anything.
Oh, I thought it was in the city.
It's below Neverwinter.
Okay.
It's like not. It's not inside of Neverwinter. It's its own like place. If you look at, we have Sword Coast Adventurers Guide.
I do right next to me. I'm not seeing it on the map though. Oh, there it is. Oh wow, it's south of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. I said Neverwinter, but I meant Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
It's a massive library for scholars and readers like myself. I specialize in Cult of the Dragon, following them, attempting to.
What's it called?
Candlekeep.
Okay.
I get suspicion that they were up to something that wasn't right. A few texts here and there. I assumed what's around. They were going to attack Greenest next. My suspicions were true.
We weren't wrong.
How did you get caught?
How did we get caught? I don't want to talk about it.
That's a funny story.
I feel like we'll have time.
Better question, how do we get out of here?
We could cut the ropes. They check on us every 5 to 10 minutes.
So we get a 5-minute window.
It's not a lot of time. I'll show you.
We're just bound by rope right now.
Tied with rope into a post.
I would be looking through Zeke's eyes this whole time. I just want him to start going to the tent, just so I can see what's going on right outside.
It seems like the crowd itself has been pleased as not really a topic of conversation among the cultists, but nothing has been circulating around the tent itself.
There's nothing outside the tent?
The 2 guards. 2 guard station.
Well guys, do we dare make our escape now? I can ask to splash these ropes.
Man, that seems like a bad idea.
We're not gonna stay here to our deaths. What are we gonna do?
Burn your hands off. I'm assuming they took our stuff.
Yes.
What did they want with the library? Sorry, I'm like writing it down.
I'm from the Candlekeep.
You're from it?
Doing my research there.
So why'd you come here?
I told you. You're not listening?
No. Sorry.
I've been following cultists, the dragon. Been following them, trying to understand their next attack, what they're doing, and the reasons why. My suspicions were right. They attacked Greenest for treasure.
That's all they're in it for, is treasure?
Unbelievers, man.
Based on what you've learned, where's next?
I'm uncertain. I'm not exactly sure myself. This was a good start. I came here to find more answers of what they were doing. Are you familiar with a half-black dragon in Resmer?
The kobold shouted that name.
I have a right to shout that. A few months ago, she set up camp here. The fiend my youth abruptly encountered Mondath. She runs it, handles it.
So, who's in charge then?
Right now, Mondath is in charge. She takes command under Resmer.
Under.
Yes.
Okay. Say she was half dragon?
Dragonborn. Black type.
How do you know about the nursery?
nursery. That's right. It's a lot of food, leftover scraps that don't want to be eaten or not used. It goes to the cave, the nursery, the hatchlings on it.
Hatchlings of what?
Drakes. From like gather.
Drakes? Those are the dragon little dog things, right? I talk of dragons though, not drakes.
There might be more. That's why I plan on staying. Have to know more. I need to know what they're doing.
Who's to say they don't execute you in the morning as they do with us?
You need to get out of here.
They want to kill me. Too valuable. Too
Why?
important. That's what I'd like to know.
You have no indication of why you're important.
I've seen the prisoners working, killing themselves, mining and moving things. But not me. They harass, interrogate. I don't feel my fingers. See?
It's all the more reason to leave. If you're that valuable for whatever you're playing, then you should not be in their possession.
What do they interrogate you about?
It's the same stuff that you're asking me now. You're quiet. See the card. Open up, look inside. Close. That's my knowledge. That's what they're after.
So I didn't see any guards walk up, right? I just saw the one guard peek in.
I want to know what you know that makes you so valuable.
This is not for really a place to have long conversations with.
There's no way we can persuade you to leave if we leave.
This is too important. I would say. Have to find out what they're actually after. Why are they doing what they're doing? Go ahead and make an insight check.
16.
Taking note of his frown from your angle, looking at him. He says that, but looking how badly he's beaten up, he's barely going to be able to resist.
You're fooling yourself, monk.
As long as my spirit carries on, I can get through this.
Your spirit won't help you if the body is gone.
Make sure I get out in time.
We can get out now, recoup, and come back. We're not giving up on this.
I won't be coming back. Too weak. I'll be gone by then. I'm not.
If you're as important as you think you are, they'll be looking for you again. You won't have to come back. They'll come to you.
That's fair.
But if I stay here, I'll give you more of an opportunity to get out. You're dragging me behind.
I have one good berry left.
You know, looking at him, the good berry, it's not going to do any good.
I tried.
I'm waiting for the guards to peek in again.
About 5-10 minutes goes by. You see the guards both and peek in one more time.
5 to 10, they're not like steady up 5 every 5. It's
For the last 2 times that you saw, it's about 7-8 minutes in.
okay. So after that second time. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. Zeke still has a potion. We can give the potion to you, because you look fucked up, right? Give the potion to you, and we run out of here. You guys can bust these ropes, right?
Throw some acid on it.
Huh?
I can throw some acid on him.
I mean,
Is she right next to me?
Yeah.
got a
No.
knife in his boot.
Why are we still here?
What are you talking to the guy?
Who's got a knife in his boot?
The monk.
I told you, Evan.
He did tell you that twice. I was in my owl, that's why I was acting like I didn't know.
I'm trying to write down. I'm sorry. I can't get it all.
So...
Grab the
So
knife.
let's take that knife.
We gotta be quick. They check on like every like.
Should we get on loose
7-8
first?
minutes.
Let them come back again, then right when they look out.
I mean, they've just been peeking in here. How often do they check, like, thoroughly?
5 to 10 minutes.
I know. I'm talking directly to the monk.
No, you wouldn't. They don't check through it at all.
All right, and then all 5 of us run out of here.
That's good.
See him take his right boot. It's just it comes right next to you. You pull it off. You can see it's a small blade, 3 inches, relatively sharp. Grab a hold of it. Go ahead. Roll me an attack.
These are straight, right?
What?
Yep, go ahead and roll damage. So, take a knife, start cutting. Yeah, cuts right through it. Get the rope, finagle it, you guys all get it through, all free up. Takes you a few minutes to do it.
So then could we just like sit there and still pretend to be restrained when they peek in again and then wait till after they peek in again and then...
I'm gonna have Zeke fly down to the opposite side of the tent and leave the potion there. And fly back up and keep an eye out.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you see him within the tent one more time. Back up.
We're just running back to the keep, yeah?
Yeah.
We
Spend
didn't cut a
plenty
hole
of
in the back
time
of the
here.
tent.
Do we have any of our stuff? No, we are butt ass. Well, I'm always butt ass naked. Alright, so no
I'm not worried.
Disengaged.
I still
Alright, we
have
can
my
find
sword.
more.
You quickly, under the tent as you go, see the potion really there. 2d4 plus 2.
Is the monk coming?
Come on, better than usual. Ooh.
Yeah, he moves at a much slower pace than you guys do, so
5,
20 feet.
Should we be stealthy?
Hey, wait, I'm not carrying my backpack, so I got all this room.
Yeah, you got all that room.
Can I carry this dude?
It's 110 pounds.
That's about what my backpack is. Yeah.
So check this out. You can go here. You can go to your items. You click on your
Are we
backpack.
running or we're trying to stealth? I think we're just fucking old.
You can click drop.
Does he still got his arm?
Oh, there's only 38 pounds in there.
He ain't stripping naked, did he?
What?
Well, I don't have any of my shit.
Did he get stripped of his armor?
They kept your armor on.
Okay.
But all
You
our
are not
weapons.
stealthing.
Your weapons, your backpacks, they swipe that.
Where is my...
You don't even gotta worry about taking it off. Your weight is
So what? Just
0
guard
plus
everything?
55.
Just have it dropped for now. You might
And
get
your
it
carrying
back,
capacity, if your carrying capacity is 5 times your strength.
It says 300.
Yeah, which is that's times 15. That's you can't carry anything more than 300.
Oh.
You get your weight penalties when you're at 5 times.
I can
So
carry
anytime
it.
you're over 100. It's good.
I'm only carrying 60 pounds. I can carry it.
Yeah, he's only carrying 55. Wait, how are you carrying 60 pounds? You don't have anything.
Yeah, well, I guess I don't have anything else yet. So,
60 pound and just a flesh slab.
Just muscle.
my dick.
Yeah, but you can walk with that.
He's
You're
got
used to the
60
weight.
pounds of fucking diarrhea still backed up in that
Sorry about the smell, man. Fucking flying up.
He's carrying him with his fucking legs up here, so his face is right in his fucking butt flap.
So basically, even carrying him, you guys would be moving 20 feet.
But you can dash.
So can he.
Well, only a limited amount of time before it can actually cause exhaustion.
I don't know. Well,
Okay.
if anything, we should dash out of this fucking
you see
place.
Let's do it and get the fuck out of here.
You guys start poking it. You stick to the shadows. Really no stealthing as you're just running through or finding a clear path. 5 minutes after you leave that tent, the whole place goes back up in alarm. You run fast you can through the entire night. Just try to stay ahead of them. Everyone make me a con saving throw.
I'm good at these. Ooh.
At our constitution?
Con save.
12. She
So-
rolled better.
15?
Good.
10? That's, yeah, I know. What's your con mod? Or say?
Oh, that's with that.
Yeah, I know.
It's 2.
Oh, mine's +5. And I still got 12.
Did you say con save?
Con save.
Oh. My bad. 12.
Hey, 12.
That's fine.
19.
What the fuck is with these two?
You guys are helping Leosin, and you push yourselves through the night, winded, going. You always almost hear them behind you, making the bad turns. You push yourself through. Eventually, they give up. You make it to the keep somewhere in the dead of night. You two are carrying Leos and pushing it through. That you both get one little exhaustion. You two guys, just out of breath.
Where do I put that in? Ah.
And with that, we're going to end here. It's a good stopping point.